The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Connor Flanagan, that's the other Flanagan boy, a 3-yard pickup out to the 36-yard line, and it's second down.
Good to see Connor get started early on. They really need a big game from him. He's kind of been held in check, waiting for him to have an explosive game.
Got to believe that defenses have been able to key on him a little bit with Bo Stuckey out. Those two worked so well off of each other last season. Here's Ingram on second down, spun around after a pickup of about a yard out to the 37, and it'll bring up a third down as Christian Bruce takes Ingram down right past the line of scrimmage.
And Charbonneau has stepped up of late, Satania as well, so there's some weapons. Get Link Lindsey kind of into the mix, and hopefully that'll free things up for Connor.
Charbonneau and Satania both had big weeks last week. Satania with over 150 receiving yards, including a 77-yarder that set up Fayetteville's fourth quarter score. 3rd and 7. The Purple Dogs need to get to their 43. Gibbs looks left side. Connor Flanagan makes a leaping catch attempt near the sideline, but he can't bring it in. And that'll bring up 4th down, a 3 and out for the Purple Dogs to start this game. On the coverage that time for the Mounties was Christian Francisco.
Not exactly the start the Bulldogs were looking for in this one.
Back deep to punt for Fayetteville is Quinn McLean. We saw Huxley Richardson, the normal punter, battling a little bit of an injury last week after he was hit. Brooks Flanagan is the long snapper for the Purple Dogs. McLean bobbles the ball. He picks it up. Can he get away? He's going to run right side. He's across the 30. He's at the 35. He's not going to get the first down. Gets back near the line of scrimmage, and so a bobbled snap by the backup punter. And Rogers gets great field position to start 1st and 10 with 10:38 to go in the quarter.
Boy, I don't know if you could have scripted an uglier start for Fayetteville. And that was a good snap.
Yeah.
He just dropped it. I don't know what is going on.
You got to wonder about quarterbacks. They're so used to taking the shotgun snap, and they're so much closer to the line of scrimmage. If it may be how much different does it feel when you're back that much farther?
Yeah.
Taking a punt snap.
Well, now you need the defense to step up.
On 1st down for the Mounties from the Fayetteville 30. Lloyd's pass downfield to Francisco. Francisco had it in his arms, and he just dropped it inside the 5.
Very fortunate break there for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
And Lloyd is a tall drink of water, about 6'4". His dad, of course, Mike, the head coach. He can sling it.
Looked very raw when Fayetteville played him last year. It'll be interesting to see how much more polished he is this time around. On 2nd down, the Mounties run right into the big defensive tackle for the Purple Dogs, Jalen Oliver. That'll be a loss of a yard back to the 37, and it's 3rd down and long. This Fayetteville defense tonight without some of its best players. Montel Terry, the linebacker, he was hurt last week at Bentonville West. On 3rd down, Lloyd throwing over the right side, and that pass is incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down quickly for the Mounties. He was looking for Mason Ross on the right side.
Well, we thought we were going to have an offensive shootout, and both offenses struggling to start out in their opening drives.
Kind of no man's land here for Rogers. 4th and 11 from the Fayetteville 37. They're going to go for it. Lloyd throws over the middle. This pass is tipped twice and incomplete. He was looking for Francisco again. And now Fayetteville's going to take over after a turnover on downs. So both defenses force a 3 and out. And Blair, you talked about it. You expect a high-scoring game, and what do you get? You get something that
you get a 6-3 defensive slugfest is what we're headed for tonight. Well, one of these offenses is bound to break through.
8 plays and only 2 minutes and 3 seconds have come off the clock. 1st and 10 for the Purple Dogs from their 36. This is a push pass to Isaiah Satania coming around left side. He hits the corner at the 45 across midfield into Rogers territory and knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. That's a pickup of 15 on the play. And as fast as Satania is, Blair, when he turns that corner, you kind of hold your breath. What are you about to see?
Yep, that was shades of last year's offense for the Bulldogs.
Inside Rogers territory, 1st down. Gibbs looking over the middle, and Link Lindsey can't pull it in. At the 35-yard line of Rogers, the pass was incomplete. Gavin Pitts was in on the coverage for the Mounties, and it's 2nd down.
Pretty good coverage. Link almost made an outstanding catch.
Link Lindsey missed a couple of games. You know, the Fayetteville stars of this team, they've just been injury bitten this year. Stuckey out, Montel Terry out. On second down, Gibbs, good protection, throws a deep ball inside the 20, and that pass is incomplete, but it's going to be pass interference on the play. He was looking for Alex Mills inside the 20 of Rogers and just kind of threw it up for him, and there was contact on the pass, and this is going to be pass interference against the Mounties.
And that's a tough break for Rogers because the pass was underthrown, but the receiver wisely, Mr. Mills, went back to get it.
Colin Chrisman was the one who committed the penalty for the Mounties. And so after the 15-yard penalty, Fayetteville will have a 1st and 10 at the Rogers 34-yard line. Promising drive here for the Purple Dogs early in the first quarter. Both teams had a 3 and out, but now Fayetteville has a 1st down inside the Rogers 35. Gibbs runs an option on 1st down. Sherritts makes the first wave miss and carries a few defenders forward for a few yards down to the 31-yard line. 2nd down upcoming for the Purple Dogs. Jacob Sherritts, his 2nd game back after missing a game and most of a 2nd game with an injury that he suffered over in Owasso last month. Sherritts gives Fayetteville some power at the running back position. Evidence there by pulling a few defenders forward for a couple of yards. On 2nd down, Hank Gibbs is going toward the end zone. He's got Connor Flanagan, and he's got a touchdown. Touchdown for the Purple Dogs. Connor Flanagan from 31 yards out. This touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Connor Flanagan, a 31-yard touchdown catch against his dad's old team, and great start here for the Purple Dogs, up 6-0.
Good to get that first touchdown of the ball game.
Like we said, Blair, you know this game is big for those Flanagan boys. They grew up Rogers fans, and you get to play a team like that. You know it's got to be fun. Here's Huxley Richardson on for the extra point. He didn't punt on the first possession, but his extra point is good. And so with 8:57 to play first quarter, Fayetteville strikes first. The Purple Dogs lead Rogers on homecoming 7-0. This is Purple Dog football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back at Harmon Field, 8:57 to play in the first quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 7-0 after a 31-yard touchdown pass from Hank Gibbs to Connor Flanagan.
5 plays, 58 yards.
Huxley Richardson handling the kickoffs for the Purple Dogs. He's going to kick left-footed here, Blair. And this is an onside kick.
Look out.
Yeah, the ball's still loose, and Fayetteville's got it inside the Rogers territory. You knew something was up when Huxley Richardson lined up from the other side of the tee. On the recovery that time for the Purple Dogs was Eli Chaddock, and Fayetteville's got possession inside Rogers territory at the 48 with a chance to go up by 2 scores.
Boy, that was a nice little sneaky play the Bulldogs ran there. They totally got the Mounties unaware.
From the 49 of Rogers, that's where they spot the ball. And this is where you got to believe if you're the offense, you take a shot.
Yep. The old Steve Spurrier, chunk it deep. Go for the jugular. 3
receivers to the right side of Gibbs on 1st down. He rolls right, throws out to Satania. Satania gets at the 45, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Rogers. About a yard shy of the 1st down. They'll actually mark him at the 41, so it'll be 2nd down and 2. And we're seeing a concerted effort, you got to believe, by the Purple Dogs to get Satania involved into the passing game. Hank Gibbs comes off here for 2nd down and 2, and I think we're going to see some Wildcat action. Connor Flanagan standing in at the quarterback position. Ingram and Sherritt standing next to him. Ingram on his right, Sherritt's on his left. I believe we've seen this one other time this year that Flanagan's taken a direct snap.
Correct, but not at midfield.
Flanagan takes it left side. He's across the 40. He's at the 35, at the 30 of Rogers. At the 25, breaks a tackle at the 20. Flanagan's at the 10, the 5, touchdown, Fayetteville. Casey Dick pushing all the right buttons here in the first quarter. Connor Flanagan goes in from 41 yards out, and the Purple Dogs go ahead 13-0. This touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com.
Offensive line opened some holes, but that was Connor Flanagan doing what he does best, and that's just making people miss.
Started left, ran all the way across the field to the right side.
You can't draw that up.
Huxley's on to attempt the extra point again. And this one, just like the first one, is good. And with 8:38 to play in the first quarter, Fayetteville with another quick scoring drive. This one takes only 19 seconds. And the Purple Dogs lead Rogers 14-0. This is Purple Dog football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back at Harmon Field, 8:38 to play first quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 14-0. Purple Dogs with 2 touchdowns in a 19-second span after an onside kick recovery. Both touchdowns by Connor Flanagan, 31-yard reception and a 41-yard run.
That was 2 plays, 49 yards, and one of the things in the pregame we talked about was could Fayetteville put together back-to-back scoring drives. Well, they just did, without having the defense even step on the field.
Huxley Richardson comes out for the kickoff. This time he's lined up on his normal side of the tee. Right-footed Richardson boots it inside the 10, and that ball is going to go out of bounds, and Rogers will get great field position. Football takes a funny bounce sometimes, and that one nearly stayed in play, Blair, but in the end, a good decision there by Mason Ross to let it go, and the Mounties will get good field position out at their 35 to start. 8:38 to play in the first quarter.
So the Mounties will start at their own 35. Why do they mark it just short of the 35? Or they mark it from where it goes out of bounds, I
No,
guess?
it's supposed to be at the 35-yard line.
Yeah,
I think
that's not a good spot.
by the time he picks it up, that nose is going to be on the 35, though, in the shotgun formation. Here's Hunter Lloyd on first down, gives it to his running back, and just not a whole lot there for Aaron Rendon. Maybe a couple of yards out to the 37. Quade Mosier on the tackle for the Purple Dogs. Also in on the play was Melvin Kamwenda. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. Rogers very much different than Bentonville West last week, who took a lot of time in between snaps. The Mounties run just about as fast pace of an offense as you'll find in this conference. Lloyd's 2nd down pass is incomplete, and it's 3rd down. The Mounties need to get to their 45 to pick up a 1st down. That Rogers defense has put its offense in a hole again here early in this game. Mounties need to score to try and keep pace with the Purple Dogs. Otherwise, Blair, this one has the feeling of that Vianney game.
Yeah.
Lloyd on 3rd down is going deep, looking downfield, and Brooks Flanagan's got an interception at the 23. Brooks Flanagan's coming back left side. He's got some blockers at the 40. Flanagan's at the 45, back into Rogers territory at the 45 of Rogers, and to the Mountie 40. He's going to be knocked out after a return of 37 yards, and the Purple Dogs are going to start on the other side of the field again. And we talked about how big this game must be to the Flanagan boys.
Oh.
They've made a lot of big plays early on.
They have come out on fire. And that's just what the Bulldogs needed. Now another opportunity for the offense to put some more points on the board.
They'll mark it at the Rogers 39, so it's an interception return of 38 yards there for Brooks Flanagan. Caught it at about the 25 of Fayetteville, and his momentum took him back to the 23 before he was able to turn back upfield. Does Fayetteville take another shot here? On first down, Hank Gibbs will give it to Sherritt's running left side. Sherritt's hitting the backfield, and he's going to lose a couple of yards back to the 41-yard line. On the tackle that time for the Mounties was...
Could have been worse.
I believe Brian Wade was on the tackle. No, Cedric Brown, I'm sorry, senior linebacker on the tackle that time. 2nd and 12. Fayetteville needs to get to the Rogers 29-yard line. Gibbs trying to set up a screen. He's got Connor Flanagan. Flanagan, does he get away? Nope, he can't get away. Nearly got away from the first wave, but Christian Francisco was able to hold on and bring him down to the backfield. Another negative yardage play for the Purple Dogs. And now it's 3rd down and 13.
It's interesting. Rogers only has like one defensive back playing deep. Everybody else is within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. Now they'll show a different formation, but they're almost just daring you to pass deep.
Fayetteville will pass deep. We've got movement along the Fayetteville line, and that's going to move them back 5 more yards. 3rd down and 18. Talked a lot, Blair. The procedure penalties have been something Fayetteville's really struggled with this season.
Yeah, they didn't have as many last week, so it seemed like they were cutting down on that, but we don't want that trend to reemerge.
Seems like they come on 3rd down a lot, too.
Yes.
3rd and 18. Fayetteville needs to get to the Rogers 29. Gibbs steps up, looking on the right side. He's got Flanagan. He's got a 1st down at the 25 and to the Rogers 23-yard line. Just every time you need a big play, you go to that guy. 24 yards on 3rd and 18 and another 1st down for Fayetteville.
And they were playing man coverage on Connor Flanagan, and that is just playing with fire.
So Flanagan has catches of 31 and 24 and a run of 41. On 1st down, a one-handed catch by Cameron Ingram across the 20. And Ingram sidesteps down the sideline to the Rogers 17. Give him 6, and it's 2nd and 4.
What a nifty little one-handed catch by Cameron while he's running to pull that one in.
We've seen him with some really good catches this season, some that haven't counted because he was out of bounds, but
True.
He has really good hands for a running back.
Just gives you another element to utilize on offense.
Second and 4 for Gibbs. Rogers shows blitz. Gibbs being pressured, now rolls left. I think they got a face mask. He's at the 15, he's at the 10. He's got a 1st down. He'll be brought down at the 10-yard line, and I think Rogers got away with a face mask there. 7-yard pickup for Gibbs on the quarterback scramble, and it's 1st and goal for Fayetteville.
Yeah, they are playing the receivers man coverage. I mean, they're just daring Fayetteville to throw the ball. And they're just they're hoping and praying that their pass coverage or their rush can put some pressure on Gibbs. Otherwise, he's going to have time to pick them apart.
Eli Chaddock, the tight end, comes in on 1st down, gives Fayetteville a little bit of a tighter set. Gibbs looking right side. He's got his man. He's got a touchdown. Isaiah Satania from 10 yards out with the touchdown. And the Purple Dogs have gone up 20-0. That touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer. On the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Isaiah Satania with his 2nd touchdown in as many weeks, I believe.
Yeah, it's just a simple slant across the middle, and I don't know how you defend a guy like him running that kind of route.
Satania also had the touchdown in the Vianney game to start the season. Huxley Richardson on to attempt the extra point. And this one is good. And so with 5:55 to play 1st quarter, Fayetteville leads Rogers 21-0. It's a happy homecoming so far. This is Purple Dog football.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs. The Odom Law Firm enjoys.
Back at Harmon Field, 5:55 to play first quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 21-0. Another quick scoring drive, Blair.
6 plays, 39 yards. Hey, they haven't been long, but they've been effective.
This really feels a lot like the Vianney game where Fayetteville keeps getting really good field position and not needing a lot of time. It was 43-0 at the end of the first quarter of that one. It could be in that vicinity if this game keeps going like it is. We're barely over halfway through the first quarter.
Rogers has 7 yards of total offense so far.
Thomas Needy's kick is going to be fielded at the 11-yard line, back out across the 20, the 30, the 35, and pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That was Cedric Brown on the return for Rogers. 26-yard return that time for the Mounties. Good time to remind you that McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years. McNaughton looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate is a proud sponsor of Fayetteville Bulldog football.
Defensively, you just want to keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up a big play because you don't want to give this high-powered Rogers offense any kind of boost in confidence so they can get back in it.
On first down, Rendon gets the carry across the 40, and he's out to the 44-yard line.
Aaron Rendon on the carry.
Good carry that time by the Mounties, 7 yards. That doubles their offensive output at this point.
And it almost looked like he was going to get loose.
Second down and 3.
They don't do a lot of motion. It's an old-school offense.
Old school with some new school built in.
Yeah.
Rendon on the carry across the 45 to the 46. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Rendon.
Yeah, I don't know how many of Charlie Cooper's teams were running no huddle like this.
No, but, you know.
Fields made the tackle for Bulldogs.
One thing about Rogers through the years, I mean, it's been up and down, but they've always been physical.
Yeah. 3rd and 1. The Mounties need to get to their 47 to pick up the first down. Fayetteville with just 3 down linemen. And it's going to work. The Mounties aren't even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Aiden Garrison on the tackle that time. Grayson Daniels was the ball carrier. It's 4th and 1, and it looks like the Mounties are going to go for it again.
Wow. Well, I mean, you're down 21. I mean.
And we've got whistle and a timeout. Fayetteville takes a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4:20 to play first quarter. This is Purple Dog football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back at Harmon Field in Fayetteville, got a 4th and 1 upcoming for Rogers from the Mountie 46-yard line. We've seen Rogers fail on a 4th down already, and we've also seen Fayetteville have great field position 2 series in a row after an onside kick recovery. This is a quarterback keeper, and they're going to get the first down out to the 48-yard line. Hunter Lloyd with the carry for 2 yards, and it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, as big as he is, he can just fall forward and pick it up.
It's Rogers' first down tonight.
And all their yards have come on rushing, Matt, and they are a passing team.
First down, Lloyd throws left side. The pass is caught into Fayetteville territory and knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Gavin Pitts was the receiver. 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5.
Well, they were bound to complete one at some point. Fayetteville's got too many men on the field, Matt.
Penalty flag comes out. It's not a very long run to the 44. But I think with that penalty, it's going to give Rogers a first down. And for the call.
The 12th man for Fayetteville was Not real quick getting off.
Substitution infraction against the defense. 5 yards penalty. Results in a first down.
So first down for Rogers. Mounties didn't have one 3 plays ago, and they've got 2 now. Promising drive here for Rogers. We talked about early on that their defense hasn't played very well this year, but their offense has had some really good performances. Trying to put together their first good drive of the night here.
You don't want to give them any momentum at all.
Lloyd from the 39 looking left. The pass is caught and pushed out of bounds on the far sideline at the 35-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Pitts was the receiver. Quade Moser pushed him out of bounds.
Flags on the play.
Correction, that was Luke Jansky who pushed him out of bounds. Wait to see what this flag is about at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the call.
Ineligible receiver downfield against the offense. 5 yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So it'll be first down and 15 for Rogers as they've moved the ball back to the 44-yard line. Negates the 4-yard reception by Pitts. Fayetteville leading 21-0. Purple Dogs have scored on 3 consecutive drives after a 3-and-out to start the game. Lloyd on first down, throws right side. That pass is caught up at the Fayetteville 35, so they'll get the penalty yardage back, plus the yardage they lost after the last play. On the reception that time for Rogers was Jordan McGibbon, Jr. It is 2nd and 6 for Rogers. Clock moving inside of 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. The Mounties are on the Fayetteville side of the field for the second time. Rogers came away empty-handed the first time. Lloyd falls forward for another positive gain to the 33, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Like Rogers is kind of starting to get a little bit of rhythm going.
Clearly some adjustments made by the Mounties.
Yeah, and I think Fayetteville's already kind of made some substitutions defensively as well.
3rd down.
3rd and 4. The Mounties need to get to the Fayetteville 29-yard line to move the chains. Lloyd looking left all the way, throws. This pass is caught by Francisco. It's another first down for the Mounties up to the Fayetteville 25-yard line. They get 8 yards on 3rd down and 4, and Rogers putting together a really good-looking drive here.
Somebody jumped right before the snap, but maybe it was just well-timed. Some movement on the left side, but the officials didn't throw a flag, so.
First down for the Mounties. Lloyd looking left. The pass is caught inside the red zone. This is Francisco. Broke a tackle. He's still running inside the 15-yard line, and he'll be knocked out of bounds out around the 11. Pick up a 14 there, and another first down for Rogers. 4 first downs on this drive.
Yeah, they're starting to click. I think we're going to see some starters reemerge into the defensive lineup for Fayetteville right now.
Lloyd came into this game 88 of 171 passing, 13 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions. He's thrown an interception tonight, but leading a good drive here. Recovering from it nicely. Through a long pass that was intercepted by Brooks Flanagan on the last drive for the Mounties. They'll run the option here. They'll pitch it right side. Fayetteville's got this read well. They're going to take him down in the backfield. Really good pursuit that time by Xavier Hernandez. Not sure that Lloyd really had a good option there. If he keeps it, he loses a yard, but by pitching it, he loses 3, and it's 2nd down and 13.
And credit Hernandez, because if he doesn't wrap him up, then he might get to the second level, but he did a great job of just wrapping him up and taking him down.
Minute 15 to play in the first quarter. Fayetteville leading by 3 touchdowns, but the Mounties are knocking at the door. 2nd down and 13. Rogers can get to the Fayetteville 2 and pick up a first down. They throw left side, and look at this. There's Hernandez again with a great play in the backfield. Xavier Hernandez takes down Bray in the backfield. It's going to be another loss of 2 this time. Back to the 16-yard line. Now it's 3rd and really long for Rogers. 3rd down and 15.
Hernandez again, shining.
Third and 15, Lloyd with 3 receivers to the right side. Four receivers, to the right side.
He was waiting on him to line up.
Lloyd being pressured, rolls right, looking toward the end zone, and this pass is just floated up. Hernandez caught it, but it was out of bounds, and so that will bring up a 4th down, and Rogers has got a decision to make here. Do you go for the points, or do you try to get the touchdown, Blair? And right now, it looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field.
And Lloyd took a shot from Caden Turner right after he released that.
This will be Rogers' 3rd 4th down attempt of the first quarter. The Bounties keep the offense on the field. They have to get to the Fayetteville 2 to move the chains. 4th down and 15.
They've got him down.
And now we've got a timeout. We'll stay right here while they take the timeout. It gives us a chance to remind you that Ozarks Go is one of our sponsors tonight. Ozarks Go is offering all fiber gigabit internet as well as premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas. Ozarks Go is a communications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
I've unofficially got him 1 of 2 on 4th down, 1 of 5 on 3rd down, so that's credit to the defense.
First 4th down attempt for Rogers was on its first possession of the game. They got the ball inside Fayetteville territory, and they weren't able to do anything with it, a 4 and out. And then a 4th down conversion earlier in this drive.
55 yards of offense for a group that's averaging, where are my numbers? Over 450 a game, so you're holding them well below their average defensively. You've got to be pleased with that.
I said it was 4th and 15. It's 4th down and 14. The ball's marked at the 16-yard line. Rogers needs to get to the Fayetteville 2. The Bounties haven't had a whole lot of success throwing the ball downfield. All their success seems to be at the line of scrimmage and making that first defender miss.
Yep, 5 of 11 passing tonight, just 37 yards.
2 receivers stacked to either side of Lloyd. Now they bring one in motion. Lloyd looking left, being pressured, steps up, throws, and that pass is incomplete, overthrown into the Fayetteville band section. And the Purple Dogs will force another turnover on downs. Francisco was the intended receiver for Lloyd that time, and you talked about it last week in their game against Van Buren. He had a lot of overthrows, and there was another one.
Yeah, it's I would imagine the defense paid attention to what Van Buren was doing last week, because this is a lot how the Rogers offense looked last week.
Fayetteville will take over from the 16-yard line. Rogers comes up empty-handed there, but if anything, they were able to stop the bleeding a little bit and keep the Fayetteville offense off the field.
New quarterback?
Here's Quinn McLean. Throws right side on 1st down. Satania makes the first man miss, makes another man miss across the 25. He's got a 1st down out to the 27-yard line. And an 11-yard reception is how the first quarter is going to end. It was all Fayetteville after 1 quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 21-0. This is Purple Dog football.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs. The Odom Law Firm.
Back at Harmon Field as we get ready to start the second quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 21-0. Remind you that Odom Law Firm was established in 1982 and as an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas with over 100 years of combined experience. Dedicated, knowledgeable, and experienced lawyers, Odom Law Firm is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
156 yards of offense for the Bulldogs in that first quarter.
1st and 10 Fayetteville from its 27-yard line. Quinn McLean still the quarterback for the Purple Dogs. Comes out with 3 receivers to his left. Looking left all the way, trying to set up a screen. This is Charbonneau across the 30. Luke Charbonneau at the 35. And another first down for the Purple Dogs on a 13-yard catch by Luke Charbonneau. First time he's caught a pass tonight. Had a big game last week against Bentonville West.
See Mr. Mills on the sideline with an ice pack on that left leg.
2 plays. 29 yards for the Purple Dogs on this drive. McLean on first down from the Fayetteville 40. Being pressured, tries to roll out of it, gets away from the first wave, and he's going to be taken down, though, in the backfield, back at the 37-yard line. It'll go down as a keeper. Cedric Brown with the tackle for the Mounties. It's a loss of 3, and it's second down and 13. I don't think you count that as a sack.
No, I don't think so. He was outside the pocket, too. He was trying to run.
I think it was clear he'd already committed to run on that play. Second down and 13.
Kept waiting for him to reemerge through the defense.
McLean being pressured, trying to set up a screen. They've got Connor. Connor loses the football. Rogers has it. There's still a battle for it. I'm not sure if Rogers has it, Blair. They came down with it, but are they going to come out of the scrum with it? And they are. Well, that looked like that had a big play written on it, but
man,
good job that time by Joshua Workman to strip the ball and then catch it in midair. And Rogers is going to take over on the Fayetteville side of the field at the Fayetteville 42-yard line.
That turnover bugaboo bites again. Well, the good news is you got a 21-point lead. Bad news is Rogers has a short field.
Give you a few scores from around the 7A West. Little hint, all the games are blowouts right now. Lloyd on first down. He's looking deep, trying to put Rogers on the board, and that pass is incomplete. He had his man again inside the 10-yard line, but for the second time tonight, the Mounties have dropped the pass inside the Fayetteville 10. That was McGibbon was the intended receiver that time for Rogers. It's second down.
That's a big break for the Bulldogs.
I said I'd give you the scores. Wait, one more play.
Yeah, not the most exciting schedule in the 7A West tonight.
Lloyd being pressured, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. What great pursuit that time by the Purple Dogs. Caden Turner, the sophomore linebacker, takes Lloyd down back inside Rogers territory. They'll mark him down all the way at the 49-yard line. That'll go down as a 9-yard loss, and it's third down and long.
Great job. He was not going to let Lloyd loose.
Third and 19. The Mounties need to get to the Fayetteville 32. Fayetteville bringing some pressure again. Lloyd over the middle. This pass is incomplete. It was intended for McKibben. And now to bring up fourth down, and you got to believe that Rogers is finally going to send the punter out on the field.
Yeah. That was just a plain overthrow there.
Xavier Hernandez was in on the coverage that time for Fayetteville.
He had his tight end across the middle, but wanted to go a little deeper.
Mason Ross is the Rogers punter. Back deep for Fayetteville is Connor Flanagan standing inside his 20. Ross just gets this off, just a high pooch kick. Flanagan will fair catch it on the run at the 32-yard line. 32-yard line.
Bulldogs take over first and 10.
That'll just go down as a 19-yard punt.
Yikes.
And it's first down for Fayetteville. So some scores from around the 7A West tonight. Bentonville West leads Springdale 23-0. That game at the end of the first quarter. Rogers Heritage trails Harbor 14-0. That game just into the second quarter. And Bentonville leads Van Buren 21-0. That game 10 minutes to go before halftime.
The Harbor scores a little bit of a surprise.
Gibbs on first down throws, and he one-hops that one, looking for Isaiah Satania out near midfield. Second down at 10.
Yeah, looking at the top 10 this week, Bentonville stays at 3, and 3 newcomers, Little Rock Christian, Searcy, and Lake Hamilton came into the poll. Fayetteville dropped out.
Got one more score for you that's a little bit of a surprise. Greenwood and El Dorado tied 14-14 at the end of the first quarter.
Ooh.
That game being played in Greenwood. On second down, Gibbs throws right side. This is Satania, makes the first man miss, but he dropped the ball. Rogers has got it, and this is going to be a touchdown. This is going to be returned 37 yards for a touchdown. A flag comes in toward the end of the play. There might be a block in the back against the Mounties. We'll wait and see what the flag is about. Elijah Bigham recovered that ball and ran it back 37 yards for a touchdown. Back well behind the play, the Fayetteville offensive lineman, that was Cody Hicks, the center, was knocked down. And so we wait and see what this penalty is about. Definitely a fumble.
Illegal blindside block on the return team. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down, Rogers.
Correction, I said Hicks was the center. Hicks is the right tackle for the Purple Dogs. So that's going to wipe off the touchdown. Completely unnecessary block there, Blair, by Rogers. But first, let's talk about Fayetteville. This is 2 possessions in a row where a receiver has fumbled the ball. And Fayetteville still has a comfortable lead, but they might have been able to put Rogers away by this point.
Yeah, that's not good. You don't want to give this Rogers team any opportunity to get it back in this ball game.
That penalty must have been 20 yards behind the play, and instead of it being 21-6 right now, Rogers only has the ball at the Fayetteville 39. This is Rendon on first down. A good hard run that time by the Rogers running back for 4 yards to the 35. Quade Moser with the tackle for the Purple Dogs at second down.
Gain of 4 on the play. Bring up second down at 6.
I thought Satania may have been down. There's no replay in high school
that makes
football.
it tough.
Lloyd on second down, throws left side, and
Lloyd's pass complete to Gavin Pitts.
it's going to be short of the first down at the 31-yard line. 32, excuse me, so it'll be third down and 3.
Well, they are running precise short routes.
Very quick snaps, too. Gavin Pitts on the reception that last time for the Mounties. Third down and 3. Lloyd looking over the middle. This pass is incomplete. Francisco could not hold on to it. And so now Rogers once again has a fourth down upcoming. And it looks like the Mounties will go for it again. Rogers 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion attempts tonight. This time they've got to get 3 yards. Fourth down and 3 from the Fayetteville 32. The Mounties have to get to the Purple Dog 29 to convert it. Lloyd being pressured. Now trying to get away. He does. Rolling right. Being pursued. And he is going to get the first down, I think. Yes. Well, we're waiting to see the spot on the far side of the field.
And kind of
I don't know, Blair.
And it's hard to know because the marker got dropped.
It's close. I think he's going to have it, but it is close. And they give it to him. He got the 3 yards he needed out to the 29 of Fayetteville. Really good pursuit that time by Caden Turner, but Caden just couldn't pull him down in the backfield. Lloyd shows some pretty good speed around the right side. First down for the Mounties. Throwing the left side, this is Pitts, and about every Fayetteville defender was in the vicinity of that reception. It's a 2-yard loss back to the 31-yard line. Caden Turner, Redarian Cobbs, Tavion Williamson all around the play that time. One of them will get a tackle, but really Pitts just fell down when he saw the entire horde of purple on its way to him.
Yeah, and on that first down spot, the chain crew bailed out, so they tossed the marker down. So it's kind of hard to know where you need to go because the marker wasn't lined up exactly where it needed to be.
On second down, Rendon will take it up the middle. He gets a yard back. May have gotten both of the lost yards back out to the 29. It'll be third and long. Good to see our friend Steve Bandy back over there.
Yes.
Working the chains. He took a hard hit. Talked to him before the game. He said, it hurt, but hey, the video looked cool.
Yeah. He was worried about that video. He was worried about the video that night. It's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time. Boy, this is just seemed like a very methodical, slow drive. The charge hadn't gone anywhere.
Third down. Fayetteville bringing the blitz. They're trying to set up a screen, and he underthrew Rendon. I'm not sure if Rendon was supposed to release on that play or come back toward the ball. It really looked like a screen. And Rendon ran more of a wheel route.
Yeah.
And now it's 4th down and 10. And
They're just not on the same page. 7 plays, 10 yards on this drive.
Well, Rogers going to go for it again on 4th down.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know if they're even in field goal range, but it's not going to do you a lot of good.
Rogers has converted 2 4th downs tonight, but nothing quite at this length. 4th and 10. The Mounties need to get to the Fayetteville 19. 5 wide receivers. One of those is Rendon, the running back on the left side. Lloyd being pressured. And he's just going to have to throw this ball away, and it's incomplete. Really good pressure again that time by Caden Turner. And I'll tell you what, I've been so impressed with the way Caden Turner has played, especially for a sophomore.
Oh, very good. And you've got to credit that incomplete to him because he put enough pressure on Lloyd where he just said, I'm not going to deal with it, and threw it away. Well, now the task for the offense is to put together another scoring drive before halftime.
Turner, a good-looking player for a sophomore, 6'1", 203 pounds.
Chasing that big old quarterback around a little.
This guy kind of
like a
seems
water
to be the
bug.
limit for him. Here's a push pass. Connor Flanagan going around left side. Flanagan at the 35. He's near the first down marker. They're going to mark him a yard short at the 38, so a 9-yard pickup on first down. 2nd down and 1. 7:01 to play in the second quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 21-0. Sherritts is the running back to the right side of Gibbs. Get an audible from the sideline. They'll move Jacob over to the quarterback's left side. They're going to pass on 2nd down. Gibbs looking deep down the field, and that pass is caught. Dylan Cattell with the catch, diving inside Rogers territory to the 38-yard line. So they go from the 38 to the 38. That's a 24-yard pickup on the play. And another first down for the Purple Dogs.
Great catch. Maybe a little underthrown, but he held up and dove and caught it. Nice job. And good protection that time by the offensive line.
Gibbs on first down gives it to Sherritts. Jacob with some good hard running out to the 36, a couple of yards, 2nd down and 8. Want to remind you that tonight's game is being brought to you in part by McNaughton Real Estate. McNaughton has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years and looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate is a proud sponsor of Fayetteville Bulldog football. 2nd down and 8. Gibbs looking right side, and that pass is incomplete. Cattell tried to come back toward it, but it was one hopped in front of him, and now it's 3rd down.
A little underthrown. They had Satania on the wide side running a go route toward the end zone, so he had a couple options on the right side.
Haven't seen Fayetteville face a whole lot of down and distances quite like this tonight. 3rd down and 8. Fayetteville really been able to keep it at manageable 3rd downs. Gibbs rolls right. Protection rolls that way with him, and he's got a first down as he hits Connor Flanagan inside the 25 down to the 22 of Rogers. That'll be a pickup of 14 on the play and another first down for the Purple Dogs.
Mr. Reliable. Flanagan, 7 catches, 81 yards.
Plus that 41-yard run for a touchdown.
Yeah, so he's on pace to maybe having his best output offensively of the season. Yeah, that was a Sports Center top 10 run on the Wildcat.
First down, Gibbs pump fakes, now going toward the end zone. He's got Satania, he's got a touchdown. Isaiah Satania from 22 yards out. His 2nd touchdown catch tonight. Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer. On the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Satania with 2 touchdowns in the first half. Connor Flanagan with 2 touchdowns in the first half. Yeah, the Purple Dogs have a 27, could be a 28-point lead here.
What a cool shot, too. This dude's following him down the sideline after the score. Great pump fake by Hank. The DB bit, And Satania walks into the end zone and catches it.
Huxley Richardson's extra point is on the way, and it is good. And so with 5:13 to play before halftime, Fayetteville leads Rogers 28-0. This is Purple Dog football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back at Harmon Field, 5:13 to play before halftime. Fayetteville leads Rogers 28-0 after a 22-yard touchdown pass from Hank Gibbs to Isaiah Satania.
6 plays, 71 yards that time for the Bulldogs, as they are over the 200-yard mark, and we have not reached halftime.
Short kick by Huxley Richardson. This will be fielded at the 35 and a few yards on the return. And Fayetteville's not giving Rogers a whole lot of chance to return those kicks tonight.
That was pretty nifty. It wasn't really a sky kick, but it was brilliant because, yeah, everybody's down there so quick.
Yeah.
It's almost like the receiving team doesn't know what to do with it.
Cole James on the return that time for the Mounties, 3 yards. Rogers will again from its own 38-yard line. After going 4 and out on the last drive, Lloyd's pass is caught out to the 47, near a first down, about a yard shy. Gavin Pitts again with the reception that time for the Mounties. And it'll be 2nd down and 1.
You want the defense to keep them out of the end zone. Do not let them get a score before halftime and get any kind of momentum.
If you're Fayetteville, if you can keep this shutout intact and get another touchdown and extra point, you can get a running clock after halftime.
That would be nice.
3 down linemen for the Purple Dogs on 2nd and 1. Lloyd throws right side. He's got his man. A first down into Fayetteville territory down to the 48-yard line. That was Jordan McKibben with the reception that time.
First down, Mounties.
Just a pickup of 5, but it's a first down.
Got to wrap him up.
And a whistle on the far sideline. Rogers wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4:19 to play before halftime. Fayetteville leads 28-0. This is Purple Dog football. Back at Harmon Field.
Tonight, the Jolly Award goes to Xavier Hernandez.
As Fayetteville leads Rogers 28-0, announcing the winner of this week's Jolly Award. Xavier Hernandez wins it for the Purple Dogs this week.
He's had a good game tonight, too.
Named for Mark Jordan.
Nice to see history part of the present team as well.
1st and 10. Francisco runs over Brooks Flanagan on the far sideline. Gets 3 yards out to the 44, and it's 2nd down.
You don't see that happen very often.
Gain of 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 6.
Correction, 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 for the Mounties. And they're going to get a first down here after a good run by Anthony Rendon.
Xavier Hernandez made the tackle.
I'd say they've got a first down. They're near the first down marker. They might be about half a yard
Yeah,
shy.
it might be just a skosh.
The ball in between the 39 and the 38-yard line. They've got to get to the 38 to pick up the first down. It's 3rd down and less than a yard. Lloyd has Rendon lined up to his right. Now they get a change from the sideline, and Rendon will move from his right to his left. They throw, and this pass is caught. It's going to be a first down.
Wow.
Big-time hit over on the far sideline by Brooks Flanagan on Francisco, who ran him over the play before, or 2 plays before.
How did he hold on to that?
Big hit by Brooks.
Right as in the clean hit, and right as the ball arrived.
3-yard pickup and a first down out to the Fayetteville 36-yard line. And we've got movement, and I think this is going to be an offsides penalty against Brooks Flanagan over on the far sideline.
Encroachment on the defense.
Yeah, it's against Brooks. Looked like he was showing blitz maybe from that cornerback spot, and he just got a little too jumpy. That'll move the ball out to the 31, and it's 1st and 5 for the Mounties.
Don't do that.
Rogers needs to get to the Fayetteville 26 to pick up a first down. Lloyd on first down, being pressured. Comwinda can't get him, and he throws. That pass is almost intercepted by Quade Mosier, and it's caught at the Fayetteville 20. Great hands shown that time by Francisco.
And he took another big hit after he caught it. He's a tough young man.
Pickup of 11 on the play. Mosier had his hands on it. Comwinda showed the pressure. Mosier nearly had an interception and a great catch that time by Francisco. Lloyd will give it up the middle. This is Rendon, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and thrown backward. Redarian Cobbs, Quade Mosier in on the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs. They'll give him a yard to the 19. It's 2nd down and 9. Inside of 2:45 to play second quarter. Fayetteville leading 28-0. But for the second time tonight, Rogers threatening inside the Purple Dog red zone.
They've done a nice job of not giving up a big play to the Mounties.
And like that last drive that went into the red zone, it seems like Rogers is maybe taking a little bit more time to give its defense a little bit of extra rest.
Yes.
Lloyd on second down throws, and that pass is incomplete. Brooks Flanagan flashed at the end and got his hand on it, knocked it down. McKibben was the intended receiver. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Mounties.
Yeah, that was a great play by Flanagan because the receiver was open. Lloyd might have hung on to that a little too long to throw it, but it worked out well for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 9. Fayetteville brings the pressure. Rogers sets up a screen. The pass is caught, but not much there. Mason Ross with the reception. Melvin Comwinda downfield to make the tackle. And now it's 4th down and 7. At the 17, and Rogers is going to go for it again. 2 for 5 tonight on 4th down. They may go for it 10 times before this game's over.
Well, I mean, honestly, field goal doesn't do you any good.
Rogers has to get to the Fayetteville 10 on 4th and 7. 1:37 to play before halftime. Fayetteville can get a stop here and go down and score. They could initiate the mercy rule when the second half begins.
Just barely got the play off.
Lloyd being pressured, rolls outside to his right, makes a man miss, and he's going to be shy of the first down marker, pushed out of bounds over on the far sideline by that really good-looking sophomore linebacker for the Purple Dogs, Caden Turner. He's 2 yards shy at the 12-yard line, and Fayetteville will take over on downs. Rogers has turned it over on downs tonight, Blair, 4 times.
You know, I'm not sure if he knew where he needed to go because it looked like he might have had a path to get to the 10.
Looks like he might have given himself up a little bit at the end of the play.
A little early. It's now 33-6 West in front, according to our spies.
Fayetteville's got 2 timeouts remaining. The Purple Dogs need to go 88 yards in 1:19. On first down, Hank Gibbs, good protection, throwing over the middle. He's got his man. No, he does not. Dylan Cattell could not hold on to it at about the 30, and it's 2nd down.
Joey Lean defending on the play. Pass was incomplete.
Just 4 seconds went off the clock on that last play. Minute 15 to play before halftime.
Boy, you don't want to turn it over.
They'll move Flanagan in motion on second down. Gibbs steps up. He's going to run it across the 15, the 20. Makes a man miss. He's got a first down across the 25. Out to the 28-yard line. A pickup of 16 on the scramble that time for Hank. Clock will stop while they move the chains. 1 minute and 5 seconds to play before the intermission. The Purple Dogs have 2 timeouts. Gibbs being pressured from behind. Throws it towards Satania, and he just had to short arm it a little bit. He was hit as he was letting the ball go, and had he not been hit, that might have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that was – he had the defender beat. It was just a matter of getting the ball to him and letting him run.
Clock stops with 58 seconds to play before halftime.
Yeah, run it again.
Fayetteville 2nd and 10 from its 28. 3 receivers to the right side of Gibbs. Rogers brings a late blitz. They throw over the middle. That's Satania. It was the same play, Blair. This time Satania able to hang on to it, falling down out at the 48-yard line. No, they'll mark him at the 47, so a 19-yard pickup on the play.
Throw was a little bit behind him, or else if it hit him in stride, he was gone.
Big first half for Isaiah. Gibbs on first down looking, pass caught inside Rogers territory. Another first down. That was Charbonneau on the reception. Out to the 42-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Clock stops, 41 seconds to play. Fayetteville still with those 2 timeouts. Gibbs throws it up, looking for Charbonneau again, and he's got him inside the 10-yard line. Charbonneau holds on to it. They'll mark him down at the 8.
Great concentration by Luke. Laid out and caught it.
34 yards on the reception. 31 seconds to play before halftime. And Rogers will take a timeout.
That's
a little surprising. Give its defense a chance to catch its breath. It'll also give us a chance to remind you that tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Ozarks Go. Ozarks Go is offering all fiber gigabit internet as well as premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas. Ozarks Go is a communications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, changing the definition of internet. Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football. 31 seconds to play before halftime. The Purple Dogs have a first and goal upcoming here from the 7-yard line of the Mounties. 81 yards so far on this drive for Fayetteville, Blair. And it's all come through the air.
Yes, it has. It's been very effective. 6 plays, 80 yards to get to this point. Now time to finish it off before halftime. And being where they're at, you know, you've got the luxury of running the ball. Got 2 timeouts left, I believe. Kind of hard to tell on the new video board.
2 timeouts left. They'll run it left side. Jacob Sherritts. He gets about a yard near the 6, and Fayetteville will take the first of those 2 timeouts with 27 seconds to play before halftime. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Fayetteville leading 28-0. This is Purple Dog football.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Back at Harmon Field, 27 seconds to play before halftime. Fayetteville leading 28-0 and looking for more. Purple Dogs have a second and goal upcoming from the Rogers 6.
Punch this baby in, get some more points. Hey, Heritage has scored on Harbor. It's 21-7 right before halftime.
Late substitution by the Mounties. Fayetteville doesn't take a snap quick enough. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for Connor Flanagan in the end zone. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And Hank took a pretty good shot, too, as he released that.
He's taken a couple of those.
They've managed to get one defender kind of through the line and put some pressure on Hank. Charbonneau's had the hot hand. I might try to give him a little fade over in the corner.
3rd and goal from the 6. 3 receivers to the right side of Gibbs. That's the open side of the field. Charbonneau lined up in the left. Gibbs throws it toward the end zone. Connor Flanagan comes down with it. Touchdown, Fayetteville. What a great throw. What a great catch by Flanagan. His 3rd touchdown of the first half. And with 18 seconds to go before halftime, Fayetteville's gone up by 34. That touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com.
Great shot, as you could tell. He just laid out, and we'll get a look at the replay here. Well, I thought we were, but what a great job to concentrate and keep those feet in bounds.
Brooks Flanagan will snap. Carson Jordan will hold. Buxley Richardson on to put the Purple Dogs up by 35, and he does it. 18 seconds to play before halftime. Fayetteville leads Rogers 35-0. This is Purple Dog football.
The Odom Law Firm enjoys a long and proud tradition of serving the Purple Dog Nation. Since 1982, we have concentrated our practice on catastrophic injury and wrongful death. We devote each day to good people and their families dealing with unwanted injury and unexpected tragedy. Our results and reputation for honesty is undisputed, and our willingness to fight for our clients is unmatched. If you or someone you know has been seriously injured, please contact the Odom Law Firm. Let us help. Enjoy the game and go Bulldogs. The Odom Law Firm enjoys the Odom Law Firm.
Music came in a little hot there. Fayetteville leading Rogers 35-0. 18 seconds to play before halftime.
It's my jam. 9 plays, 88 yards.
And I think, just a minute and 1 second?
Yep.
They got the ball with a minute and 19 to play before halftime. They go 88 yards in 61 seconds. And if this score holds for the next 18 seconds, Blair, we'll have a running. That ball is
loose, isn't it?
Rogers came away with it. 2 return men tried to fair catch it at the same time. It popped up in the air, and had Fayetteville been able to get their hands on it, that would have been the Purple Dogs football.
That was a nifty little, I wouldn't call it a Scott kick, but a little bloop kick. That could be a weapon.
So if this score holds at halftime, the clock will run continuously in the second half because Fayetteville's ahead by 35 points. We'll see what Rogers decides to do here. Lloyd on first down is just going to give it to Rendon across the 40 to the 45 and out to the 46-yard line. Hernandez with the tackle that time for the Purple Dogs. And Rogers looks content to let this clock run down. The clock did not stop until the end of the play. Well, I think it did, and we had a little bit of a discrepancy between the clock on the field and the clock on the scoreboard. It's halftime. Yeah. Fayetteville leads Rogers 35-0 at halftime, and Blair, for a team that's on a 3-game losing streak, and I know it's Rogers' defense has struggled this year, but that's still got to feel pretty good for the Purple Dogs as they go into the locker room.
That's what you wanted to see out of the offense. They've put together 16 first downs, 72 yards rushing, 255 yards through the air. Hank Gibbs, or the 20 of 28 passing. I mean, it's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, Gibbs with 4 touchdown passes in the first half, 2 to Connor Flanagan, 2 to Isaiah Satania. Connor Flanagan also had a touchdown run, 3 touchdowns in the first half for Connor. It's halftime. Fayetteville leads Rogers 35-0. It's homecoming here at Harmon Field. And we'll show you some of this homecoming halftime show in just a moment. This is Purple Dog Football.
Love where you live and play. An apartment community or golf course managed by Lindsay Management Company. Buying or selling a home? Lindsay & Associates is your local real estate leader. Lindsay, #1 in apartments and real estate. Love.
Please welcome to the field, the Fayetteville High School.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense.
Presents their contest show entitled The Hive. Musical selections to be performed include Rustlin' and the Milla Overture by Glinka, Flight of the Bumblebee by Ruchi Korsakov, Killer Queen by Freddie Mercury, Simple Gifts, Make Our Garden Grow, and Overture to Candide by Bernstein. Featured soloists for tonight's show include Imrana Anand and Abby Chang on flute, Vincent Rubinelli on oud, and Abby Lawson on clarinet, Jackson Renfro, J.D. Cape, and Ray Charlton on sousaphone, and guard soloists Flynn Stewart and Abigail Thompson. Fayetteville High School is proud to present in halftime performance drum majors Amanda Thompson, Noah Riley, and Carly Mayhem, and the Fayetteville High School Marching Bulldog Band. Thank you to those who have already donated toward our new band semi-trailer. The band is in dire need of a new trailer because the current trailer is too small for our awesome band. You can donate tonight at the table near the stadium entrance. Tonight's winning number for the drawing of a $50 Woodstone Pizza gift card is 192036. Again, our gift card winner is 192036. You can still donate tonight and be entered in the drawing for next week's gift card. Each week, the Bulldog Band recognizes an outstanding student as our Marcher of the Week. For the week of September 23rd to 28th, our Marcher of the Week was senior flute player Jenna Cottle. And for the week of September 30th, our Marcher of the Week is senior tuba player Jackson Renfro. Congratulations, Jenna and Jackson, on being selected as our Marchers of the Week. At this time, we ask that you join us for the presentation of our 2019 Homecoming Court. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 Fayetteville High School Homecoming Coronation Ceremony. Let's meet this year's Homecoming Court, beginning with our third maid. Our third maid is Kennedy Combs. Kennedy is the daughter of Mel and Laura Combs. Kennedy is being escorted tonight by her father, Mel. Kennedy is a 4-year member of Student Council, currently serving as the Vice President. Kennedy is involved in Best Buddies, Astra, and Fashion Club. She was chosen for the Teen Leadership Experience and served as class president during her sophomore year. She's a 4-year member of the varsity cheer team and has competed in competitive cheer for 6 years. Kennedy is planning to attend the University of Arkansas, but is undecided on what she will study. Kennedy's flowers are being presented by Senior 26 Club member Sydney Kincaid. Our third maid, Kennedy Combs. Our second maid is Brooke Weber. Brooke is the daughter of Stephen and Mariah Weber. Brooke is being escorted tonight by her father, Stephen. Brooke is a 4-year member of Key Club and a 2-year member of Dog Crew and Prom Committee. Brooke is a chosen member of Spanish National Honor Society and FHS Ambassadors. She participated in Teen Leadership Experience, Arkansas Girls State, and served on Senator Bozeman's Youth Congressional Cabinet. Brooke has also been involved with Astra, Fashion Club, Promotion of Diverse Students, and Project Graduation. Brooke plans to attend the University of Arkansas, but is undecided on what she will study. Brooke's flowers are being presented by Senior 26 Club member Eliza Williams. Our second maid, Brooke Weber. Our first maid is Morgan Browning. Morgan is the daughter of Sam and Angie Browning. Morgan is being escorted tonight by her father, Sam. Morgan is a 4-year member of the varsity cross-country team, varsity track team, and varsity soccer team. She is a chosen member of National Honor Society and Spanish National Honor Society. Morgan is a 2-year member of the FHS Ambassadors and has been involved with Best Buddies and Project Graduation. Morgan is also an active member of her church and cell group. Morgan is undecided about where she plans to attend college, but will study pre-med with the hopes of becoming a pediatrician. Morgan's flowers are being presented by Senior 26 Club member Alicia Hernandez. Our first maid, Morgan Browning. Our maid of honor is Esther Cottle. Esther is the daughter of Joel and Sarah Cottle. Esther is being escorted tonight by her father, Joel. Esther is a 4-year member of the FHS dance team and a 2-year member of Best Buddies. She has been involved with Dog Crew, Fashion Club, Project Graduation, and Prom Committee. Esther is also an active member of her church. Esther plans to attend college, but is undecided on what she will study. Esther's flowers are being presented by Senior 26 Club member Bailey Payne. Our maid of honor, Esther Cottle. And now, our 2019 homecoming queen, Anna Roach. Anna is the daughter of Hal and Brandy Roach. Anna is being escorted tonight by her father, Hal. Anna is a 4-year member of the state champion varsity dance team, a 2-year member of FHS Ambassadors, and she is currently serving as the Interact Club president. She is a chosen member of National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, Science National Honor Society, and Spanish National Honor Society. Anna is a volunteer tutor at Potter's House and is an active member of Fellowship Bible Church, where she teaches Sunday school and plays piano in the worship band. Anna is a National Merit semi-finalist, and she will graduate as an AP Scholar with distinction. Anna is undecided about where she plans to attend college, but hopes to major in neuroscience or psychology. The crown bearer tonight is Ava Dick. Ava is the first grader at Owl Creek and is the daughter of Casey and Felicia Dick. The football carrier is Ace Duncan. Ace is the first grader at Leverett Elementary and is the son of Ed and Stacy Duncan. Anna is being crowned tonight by 2018 homecoming queen, Claire Cooper. Her flowers are being presented by Senior 26 Club member Emma Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Fayetteville High School homecoming queen, Anna Roach, and her court. The Fayetteville High School Marching Band is under the direction of Barry Harper, Brett Lawson, Michael Post, Trey Antonetti, Matt Bruska, William Vanderlander, Caleb Hahn, Betsy O'Connor, Crystal O'Boyle, Devon Williams, Colton Townsend, Madison Spires, and Katie Craven. Could I have your attention, please? Winner of the softball 50-50 raffle of $85 is ticket number 727972. That's 727972. Please go to the softball table at the front entrance to claim your winnings. Thank you.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them. And the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Getting ready to start the second half. Congratulations to all the homecoming court. Great homecoming performance here at halftime. Fayetteville leads Rogers 35-0. It will be a running clock in the second half. Rogers will get the ball first. Mounties won the opening opening coin toss. Elected to defer, and so they will be first on the field here after halftime. Long halftime. That's how homecoming typically is. I mean, we've still got homecoming court down here on the sideline. We've got the band still out on the track, and so a lot of fun here. Always a lot of fun on homecoming.
Yes, and it's always more fun when you're winning on homecoming too.
See down on the sideline, C.J. O'Grady back for the game tonight. Of course, the Razorbacks are off. He's doing okay this year.
Yeah, he's it's coming along.
C.J., Fayetteville High School graduate, named the Mackey Award Tight End of the Week this week after his game against Texas A&M last Saturday.
He's likely going to be playing on Sundays.
You know what's interesting to me, Blair, is it seems like everybody who goes to the University of Arkansas from Fayetteville High School has success.
Yeah.
Even some players that you might not expect to have some success. They work their way. Ty Clary has worked his way into a 3-year starting center. Tyson Morris has had a lot of really good some good performances this year for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, and they offered Ty the night before National Signing Day.
Wow. Thomas Needy kicks it off. It will be returned from inside the 10-yard line. And this is Cedric Brown. Nice return that time for the Mounties. Brown will get out to the 28-yard line. And that's where the Mounties will start first and 10. It'll be a running clock in the second half because Fayetteville leads by 35. Clock is stopped right now. It should not be. A couple of weeks ago when we were here, and Bryant initiated the mercy rule. They made an announcement on the field to run the clock.
Yeah, that's right. They did, didn't they?
First time I'd ever heard that. Lloyd on first down throws, and the pass is caught across the 30-yard line out to the 32. He was being pressured that time by Rodarian Cobbs. Francisco had the reception.
He's taking some licks tonight from
He
these
has.
Bulldog defenders.
4 yards on the reception that time for Francisco. Second down and 6. So the way the mercy rule works in Arkansas, It does not matter if Rogers gets back within 35 points. The clock is going to run continuously by virtue of Fayetteville being up by 35 in the second half. Taken down in the backfield that time, Jalen Oliver takes down Rendon. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. It'll be a loss on the play back to the 28. That's the original line of scrimmage that this drive began on. 3rd down and 10.
Be interesting to know if anybody's, what's the biggest deficit someone's, or once the running clock, what's the closest the score's ever gotten to?
Don't know. Yeah, we'll stay right here. There was a game, 2010 playoffs. Shiloh Christian was playing Nashville up in Springdale, and Shiloh got behind 35-0 in the second quarter of that game. Scored 3 touchdowns, made it 35-21 at halftime, but all the touchdowns were within like the final 6 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah.
Shiloh came back and won the game 51-49.
But
if they're down 35-0 at
Yeah.
halftime, they don't have the opportunity to come back and win that. I don't think it happens very often, but I do think there's probably some instances where teams may have been able to come back in a game. They just didn't have the time because of the rule. Yeah. I understand why the rule is in place, but there are times when you have an explosive offense like Josh Floyd had at Shiloh Christian with a quarterback like Kyle Frazier. Look at this throw. Oh, and he overthrows his man, Mason Ross, in Fayetteville territory to bring up 4th down.
Well, you had the same thing in basketball, too.
Yeah.
And with a 3-point shot, you can get back in a basketball game a lot quicker than you can a football game.
Right. So 30 points in basketball is the mercy rule after halftime.
Yeah.
Well, Shiloh Christian teams, they've been able to score throughout the years.
Yes.
They've had some comebacks. You remember the Junction City game in 1999. Shiloh Christian trailed 38-0. I believe. Maybe 38-7 in the first quarter of that game. And they came back and won. Short punt here. Goes out of bounds on the Rogers side of the field.
Wow.
And so Fayetteville will take over 1st down and 10 from the 40.
That was a 12-yard punt.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 at the Rogers 40-yard line.
So it'll be interesting to see what Casey Dick does here. He brings back a lot of starters, but it does not look like Hank Gibbs is going to go back into the game. Quinn McLean will be the quarterback for the Purple Dogs. Connor Flanagan, Isaiah Satania. This is Jacob Sheritz. Several starters still in the game for the Purple Dogs. Sheritz gets 5 yards out to the 35-yard line, and it's 2nd down.
Some scores from around the 7A. Latest we had Bentonville up on Van Buren 38-7. West over Springdale 47-13. Harbor up on Heritage 21-7. That's the closest game of the night in the West.
McLean, some confusion on 2nd down. He's just going to have to do something with it here, being pressured, and he's going to hold on to it. It's going to be a big loss. We'd like to see McLean get rid of the ball there. Taken down back at the 48-yard line. That play never looked right from the beginning, Blair. McLean turned around, looked like he wanted to give it to the running back, and the running back was on the other side of the field.
Yeah. Turned around, nobody was there. It's like, whoops, I'm on the wrong side.
That's a loss of 13 on the play, and if you're McLean there, I think you just got to get rid of the football.
Yeah.
It goes from potentially 3rd down and 5 to a 3rd down and 18. The Purple Dogs need to get to the Rogers 30 to move the chains. Now he's bringing the pressure, set up a screen. This is Sheritz across the 40. Jacobs inside the 35, and it'll be taken down at the 33-yard line. A flag comes in at the end of the play. We'll wait to see what that flag is for.
Flags on the play.
He came in as he was being tackled.
Yeah, it was a late thrown flag.
I wonder if it's like a face mask or something.
Personal foul, face mask.
Yep.
It's a face mask against the Mounties.
15 yards, the end of the run.
And so instead of a 4th down and 3 for the Purple Dogs, they're going to get 15 yards tacked on to the end of that. And they've got a 1st down inside the red zone. It'll be 1st and 10 Fayetteville from the Rogers 18-yard line. It was a 15-yard reception by Sheritz. Add 15 yards and a 30-yard play that time for the Purple Dogs. Clock running inside of 7:45, third quarter. Jacob Sheritz takes it up the middle, the 10. Sheritz is at the 5, and Sheritz is into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacob Sheritz. The senior scores on homecoming. That touchdown is brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer. On the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Jacob Sheritz goes in from 18 yards. He totals 33 yards on the final 2 plays of that drive, and the Purple Dogs are ahead 41-0.
Nice to see Jacob rewarded for his hard running with a touchdown.
A little bit different personnel here. Dylan Cattell will be the holder on this attempt by Huxley Richardson. And it is no good. A little bit of a high snap. And the attempt is no good. And so with 7:32 to play in the third quarter, our new score, Fayetteville 41, Rogers nothing. You're listening to Purple Dog Football.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
Back in Fayetteville, 7:32 to play third quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 41-0 after an 18-yard touchdown run by Jacob Sheritz.
Very nice drive by the Bulldogs. I can't get my 4 plays, 60 yards. And, oh, there we go. I was going to say, who's going to kick it off? We had to wait for Thomas to run out, tee it up. They were lined up without a kicker and a ball.
Thomas Needy boots this one. It will be fielded by Brown at the 7. Brown brings it back across the 10. Brown at the 20. And he'll be taken down at around the 23-yard line. It almost looked like Cedric Brown thought he returned that from the end zone. It almost looked like he was waiting for a whistle to blow the play dead.
Yeah, that was very odd.
So Rogers will start 1st and 10.
Clock stopped again.
From its 24.
There we go.
I mentioned Shiloh Christian could score some points. They're up 58-0 in their game right now against Green Forest.
Yeah, in the Central, North Side, and Central are tied at 21.
Lloyd throws right side on 1st down. This pass is caught across the 30-yard line and out near a 1st down. That was McGibbons on the catch.
Aiden Garrison and Quinn McLean on the
About
tackle.
9.5 yards on the reception that time. And they'll bring up 2nd down and short. Lloyd throws right side again. This pass is caught again across the 40 and out to the 41-yard line. That was Ross, Mason Ross on the reception that time. Tavian Williamson brought him down out near the Rogers sideline.
Yeah, elsewhere in the Central, Cabot over Southside 6-0. Conway leads
in the
at
fourth
North
quarter.
Little Rock 7-0. Yeah.
Cabot and Southside in the fourth quarter, 6-0.
Wow.
You don't see very many high school games like that anymore.
No, not in this day and age.
Rendon lost the ball as he went out across the 45. Did they throw the beanbag? Fayetteville came away with it.
Well, we've got one of the officials.
Fayetteville's got the ball.
Yeah,
that's a Fayetteville football. At the 49 of Rogers. Looked like that was Aiden Garrison who came out of the pile with it.
Yeah.
Garrison gets it at the 49 of Rogers. And so the Purple Dogs will take over 1st and 10. That's Rogers' 2nd turnover of the night. Of course, they've had some turnovers on downs as well. Lloyd threw an interception early in the game. Quinn McLean at quarterback. He'll turn around and hand it off, and this is a good-looking run across the 40. He's at the 30, the 20 of Rogers, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Fayetteville. And how about that run? Conley Hudson on the run. Hudson hasn't been used a whole lot this season, but on his first touch tonight, 49 yards and a touchdown.
Gotta like that.
Touchdown brought to you by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, on the web at callalexbaldwin.com. Conley Hudson, a junior running back, 6 foot, 190 pounds.
Being sworn by his teammates down on the sideline.
And Needy's extra point is good. And so with 5:58 to play third quarter, our new score, Fayetteville 48, Rogers nothing. This is Purple Dog football.
Is your son or daughter learning how to drive? If so, then you know the feeling. Your new driver is out there on roads that are new to them, and the only thing more frightening than that is to think that they might also be on their cell phone. Parents, it's absolutely critical for the safety of our kids and for the public that we eliminate distracted driving. You can do that by enforcing and building good habits now and by following the law that prohibits the use of cell phones by drivers 18 years or younger. If we all work together in that respect, maybe we'll feel a little bit better the next time we hand our kids the keys.
Back at Harmon Field, 5:58 to play in the third quarter. That extra point was no good. They signaled good on the field, and then the referee made an announcement during the break that the extra point was no good. So it's 47-0. The Purple Dogs have scored twice here in the second half, but have missed both of the extra points. 49-yard touchdown run by Conley Hudson on the first play after a fumble recovery by Aiden Garrison. Rogers brings that kick back out to the 24. We'll mark him at the 25, and that's where the Mounties will begin after about a 20-yard return by Daniels.
Yeah, took that at the 1. I was kind of surprised he just didn't let it go into the end zone.
One play, 49-yard drive that time for a touchdown.
You like those drives.
Yeah. Fayetteville's had a few pretty quick scores tonight.
First and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
And now, Blair, this is we're going to start giving our flip card a workout. A lot of Fayetteville backups in the game now. For Rogers, Lloyd, the starting quarterback, still in there, and that pass is caught out across the 30-yard line.
Lloyd's pass complete to McKibbins.
It was McKibbins on the reception. McKibbins has had a big night. He's been one of Lloyd's favorite targets, if not his favorite. 8-yard reception out to the 33. It's second down and 2. Clock runs, 5:15 to play in the third quarter. On second down, Rendon has got the first down out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Lamont Lucas Bliss on the tackle.
Rogers has moved the ball pretty well after the first few possessions of this game. And
at times, if they get to the Fayetteville 40 and they just kind of stall out.
Stalled out twice inside the red zone. Rogers has failed on 4 fourth down conversions tonight. 2 for 6 on fourth down. This is Rendon, runs out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. I want to remind you that tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Odom Law Firm. Established in 1982, Odom Law Firm is an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas with over 100 years of combined experience. Dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers, Odom Law Firm is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football. This pass is caught, and another first down for Rogers. That was McKibbin into the Fayetteville territory at the 46-yard line. Mounties have spent a lot of time on the Fayetteville side of the field tonight, but still don't have any points to show for it. Trailing this game 47-0. This homecoming game playing out a lot like Fayetteville's homecoming game against Van Buren last year, Blair.
And the Vianney game at the first of the year.
Aaron Rendon on the carry.
No gain on first down for Rendon. It's second down and 10.
And we see those pointers next week at Blakemore Field.
we do. That's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
They've got that game circled.
Oh, yeah. Coach Dick makes his return to Van Buren.
It's just a different stadium,
Mm-hmm.
different environment than you find anywhere else in the 7A West.
Yes, it is.
This time,
Oh, my.
nothing there as the Purple Dogs sniff that play out. Daniels loses yardage on the tackle. Gage Reed.
Caleb Fields on the tackle.
They take him down back at the 49-yard line, so it's a loss of 3 on the play, and it's 3rd down and 13. Rogers' offense has been so good this season. There's a hard count. That'll be an offsides against the Purple Dogs. Take this chance to remind you that McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years and looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate is a proud sponsor of the Fayetteville Bulldog football team. So it's 3rd down and 8 for the Mounties from the Fayetteville 44. They need to get to the Purple Dogs 36. Lloyd throws right side. The pass is caught, but he's going to be shy of the first down. That was Ross on the reception out to the 39, and it's 4th down and 3. And every indication is that Rogers is going to go for a 4th down for the 7th time tonight.
They're determined to try to get some points on the board. Bulldogs want to preserve that shutout.
4th and 3. Lloyd gives a hard count, now looks back over toward the sideline. Rogers has got a tight end to the left side of the formation, and now we have a whistle and a timeout by the Mounties. We'll take one with them. 2:04 to play 3rd quarter. Fayetteville's up 47-0. This is Purple Dog football. We're going to stay right here during this timeout. Gives us a chance to remind you that Ozarks Go is offering all fiber gigabit internet as well as premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas. Ozarks Go is a communications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative and is changing the definition of internet. Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
It's a perfect way to get on to FHSBulldogs.com and keep up with everything Fayetteville, or on the FHS Athletics app, available in the App Store and Google Play.
Fourth down and 3. The Mounties from the Fayetteville 39 come out with a really tight set here. They're going to run a play action. Lloyd throwing left side. The pass is caught by Mason Ross, and that's a 1st down as Ross gets down to the Fayetteville 27-yard line. 12 yards on the play. And the Mounties have converted their 3rd 4th down of the night.
Nice play design. Leaves your quarterback wide open, though.
It's going to be another happy homecoming for the Purple Dogs tonight. Fayetteville playing really well. It's just an overmatched Rogers team. This is Ross after a pickup of a yard out to the 26. Correction, McKibben on the reception that time.
Yeah, it was homecoming down the road at Springdale tonight.
So Sebastian Rodriguez on the tackle for the Purple Dogs. Got a chance this week, Blair, to attend the homecoming parade. And that
Did you have a good time?
That is quite the event.
Oh, yeah.
Down on the Fayetteville Square. Oh, look at this hit in the backfield. Once again, meeting the running back at the handoff. That was Gage Reed. A couple of tackles for loss for him on this drive. And it's going to bring up now a 2nd down, 3rd down and long for the Mounties.
Yeah, not very many schools have a town square that can have the parade on.
Well, the Northwest Arkansas has grown so much that in Springdale and Rogers and Bentonville, you don't have the full community that can come out and support a high school on homecoming.
Yeah.
Just a lot different in Fayetteville than it is in the other towns across the region. That pass is incomplete. And that'll bring up another 4th down for the Mounties.
Yeah, I watched it online. looked like a great turnout.
Big crowd down there, everybody wearing purple. What always is amazing to me are all the floats that are in there.
Yeah.
Into that. Every team, every club, every class
Yeah, everybody
has a
was
float.
represented.
And the junior highs in Fayetteville are also part of it, Ramey and Woodland. We're through 3 quarters at Harmon Field on homecoming, and Fayetteville leads Rogers 47-0. We'll be back in a moment. This is Purple Dog Football.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Back at Harmon Field as we get ready to start the 4th quarter, Fayetteville leads Rogers 47-0. Established in 1982, Odom Law Firm is an ever-changing firm adapting to provide you with the best legal representation in Northwest Arkansas with over 100 years of combined experience. Dedicated, knowledgeable, experienced lawyers, Odom Law Firm is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
And congratulations to Conrad Odom of that firm and all the honorees of the Fayetteville Hall of Honor that were inducted recently.
On 4th down, this pass is caught, but it was out of bounds, I think. Are they going to give him the reception, Blair?
Looks
Looks
like they are.
I thought he was out of bounds, but they give Mason Ross the reception at the 15, and that's going to allow the Mounties to convert the 4th down. Wow.
Bulldog secondary not real thrilled with that call.
No replay on the video board, so we can't see whether or not he got down. Watching it live, it did not look like he got that foot down. On 1st down, the run's up the middle and nothing there. Several Purple Dogs in on the tackle, including Luke Jansky. Looked like Jansky was the first one to get there. On the carry that time for Rogers was Marion Slater. And it's 2nd down. Slater, kind of like Caden Turner, big sophomore. Slater, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
We're going to be seeing a lot of him the next 2 years to come.
Lloyd, the quarterback, still in for Rogers, throws to the left side. This pass is caught near the line of scrimmage, but not much there. Kuntz on the reception that time. Nikolai Stinchcomb on the tackle for the Purple Dogs. And Blair, it seems like just about every time Rogers picks up a 1st down, they follow it up with a 3rd down play. Just have not moved the ball a whole lot on their first 2 downs tonight. This is 3rd down and 7. The Mounties need to get to the Fayetteville 5 to move the chains. Rogers has come away empty-handed twice in the red zone already tonight. Lloyd, plenty of time, looking toward the end zone. That pass is caught, and it's a touchdown by Mason Ross.
Touchdown, Mounties.
Ross from 12 yards out, and the Mounties are on the board for the first time tonight with 10:05 to play.
There goes the shutout.
Well, Rogers, they have a kicker, Blair. We haven't seen a kicker tonight. I guess we saw 1 punt.
2.
The extra point is on the way, and it is good. Extra point is good, and so with 10:05 to play in the 4th quarter, our new score, Fayetteville 47, Rogers 7. This is Purple Dog Football.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows 2 important things. 1, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And 2, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
We're back at Harmon Field, 10:05 to play 4th quarter. Fayetteville leads Rogers 47-7 on homecoming.
Everybody getting to play now.
Yeah.
We're going deep in the roster now.
Brooks Flanagan's still in the game here for the Purple Dogs, though, standing back deep on this kickoff.
Surprises me a little bit.
With the shirt untucked and all.
Yeah.
He's had a good night. So is his brother Connor. And Brooks will try to return this one, but it goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Fayetteville will start from its 20.
It looks totally different with this shirt tucked out like that.
Yeah. Almost looks like he might have not been expected to come back into the game.
Coach Casey, a couple words of encouragement for him as he walked back to the sideline.
Quinn McLean is still in the game at quarterback for the Purple Dogs. He's led a couple of scoring drives this half. First and 10 from the Fayetteville 20. McLean turns around, hands it off. Is this Hudson again?
Nice run.
Good run that time by Conley out to the 26. It's second down and 4. Hudson had the 49-yard touchdown run a few moments ago.
And just like that, he's the leading rusher for the Bulldogs tonight with 55 yards.
Fayetteville did most of its damage through the air in the first half. 2 touchdown receptions for Connor Flanagan, 2 touchdown receptions for Isaiah Satania before halftime. Flanagan also had a touchdown run. The Purple Dogs led 35-0 at halftime. Look at this run by Conley Hudson.
Great second effort.
Pushes the pile forward to the 30, and that's going to be a first down for Fayetteville.
Kane Ward and Colin Chrisman on the tackle.
Hank Gibbs, he hasn't had to play since halftime. He went 20 for 28 in the first half.
Very effective.
Through 4 touchdown passes.
Easily his best game of the year. He lit up Rogers last year too, recall.
Yeah. 6 yards on that last carry for Hudson, so it's first down from the 31. They'll give it to him again, and this time he's going to be hitting the backfield and taken down back at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, tied a school record last year with those 6 touchdown passes.
Correction, that was not Hudson. That was Cade Fields on the carry that time for the Purple Dogs.
They can essentially kind of kill the clock with a little sustained drive here.
On second down, McLean runs right side, gets through the first wave of defenders across the 30 and out to the 34-yard line.
Segura and Austin made the tackle.
It'll be third down for Fayetteville. 3rd and 7. The Purple Dogs need to get to their own 41. The clock's still running. 7:35 to play, fourth quarter.
Got too many men on the field. No? Yes? Yep.
Bring a lineman off at the end.
Yeah, I think somebody else was. That's the thing. Some of these, now you're at the point where guys aren't sure where they're trying to get everybody organized on the sideline.
Third down, McLean faces the rush from the Mounties, and he is going to be taken down in the backfield. He took the Rogers defender for a little bit of a ride, but he couldn't get away. And now to bring up fourth down on the tackle that time for the Mounties was Christian Bruce.
He might have gotten a bum spot on that. I thought he got back across the 35 before his forward progress had started or stopped.
So Huxley Richardson comes on to punt the ball away. Huxley standing back inside his own 20. This Finley Bunch back deep for Rogers. He'll call for a fair catch and take one sliding to his knees at the 36-yard line. Gives us a chance to remind you that McNaughton Real Estate has served buyers and sellers for more than 35 years and looks forward to earning your trust and respect through our raving fan level of service and our extensive local knowledge. McNaughton Real Estate is proud to sponsor the Fayetteville Bulldog football team.
Well, it's nice to get that first conference win, get some momentum built up, travel down the road and face Van Buren next week, and that'll really be a big game with playoff seeding implications.
We'll get you some scores from around the 7A West here in just a moment. Lloyd throws left side. This pass is caught. And a pretty good run after the catch out to the 45-yard line. On the reception that time for the Mounties was Matt Couch. Second and 1 for the Mounties. Clock running inside of 5:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Fayetteville leads by 40, and now Fayetteville's got an encroachment penalty.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
End of three quarters, Harbor leads Rogers Heritage 42-7. So it looks like the Wildcats are on their way to a win. Greenwood and El Dorado still in a tight one, Blair. 31-24 at the end of the third quarter.
Wow.
Down in Greenwood. Oh, look at that hit in the backfield.
Man.
Shooting through for the Purple Dogs. What a hit that time by Jaden Brockington.
Man.
Wow. Jaden sent that running back back into Mountie territory. Back at the 49-yard line. And it'll bring up a second down and 11. That was one of the biggest hits we've seen this year by the Purple Dogs.
Oh, no doubt. He's brought that wood, as they like to say.
Brockington, of course, he played receiver last season. Now playing on the defensive side of the ball. Lloyd just uncorks this one into Fayetteville territory, and that's going to be a pass interference. The pass interference is going to be against Braylon Palmer. Wait for the call, but this is a pass interference. The intended receiver was Noah Goodshield.
15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
So that 15-yard penalty will move the ball into Fayetteville territory at the 36-yard line. Northside and Little Rock Central tied 28-28 going into the fourth quarter. Exciting game there tonight at Mayo Thompson. Rematch of the Class 5A state championship game from last season. PA leads Little Rock Christian 40-33. That game in the third quarter. There's a good run. And across the 35 and falling down near the 30-yard line. That was Marion Slater. And it'll bring up a second down for the Mounties.
Reed Nelson and Christian Rodriguez.
Yeah, we're going to the group of second numbers. That was Jared Tubb and not Jaden. I've been text. I appreciate that.
Third quarter, Bentonville leads Van Buren 41-14. Lloyd throws right side. This pass is caught. Another first down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. That was Cole James, the senior receiver, on the reception. Mounties with a lot of first downs tonight, Blair.
Especially late.
See Owen McCone getting loose on the sideline. I believe he might come into the game if Fayetteville gets the ball back. There's only 3:22 left. With the running clock, no guarantees that the Purple Dogs will get the ball back.
Yeah. Poor Rogers is not straight from what they do.
Lloyd running left, being pressured, and he gets outside at the 20 to the 15, and he's close to another first down. They'll mark him out at the 14-yard line. That should be enough for another Mountie first down. I want to give us a chance to tell you that Ozarks Go is offering all fiber gigabit internet as well as premium television and telephone services to Northwest Arkansas. Ozarks Go is a communication subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative. Changing the definition of internet, Ozarks Go is a proud sponsor of Bulldog football.
You know, they've had some interesting dinner conversations. The Lloyd's father, the head coach, son, the quarterback. He seems a little flustered with the speed of the play call right now.
Lloyd's going to give it up the middle. Not a lot there on the run that time. That was Makai Shepard with the carry for the Mounties. Clock running. It'll be inside of 2 minutes by the time the Mounties take their next snap. Owen McCone's still warming up down here on the sideline, but I'm not sure he's going to get to enter the game. Mounties inside the red zone at the 14. Give again. That time was to Joshua Shepard.
He lost a couple yards that time, didn't he?
To correct myself a second ago, that was Joshua Shepard on the last 2 carries. And so it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't think Fayetteville's going to get the ball back, Matt.
3rd and 10.
Not with the running clock.
1 minute, 20 seconds remaining in homecoming. Purple Dogs going to win here on their home field for the 2nd time this season. That's where both of their wins have come from, or come on. Cole James with the reception here inside the 10 down to the 9. And it's 4th down and 5.
And conceivably, this is probably the final play of the ball game.
Rogers 4 for 8 on 4th down tonight. This will be their 9th attempt at a 4th down conversion. They need 5 yards. Lloyd reads the defense, gets the call from the sideline. Moves his man in motion. That's Shepard, the running back. And here comes a 4th down attempt for the Mounties, and that pass is intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted on the far side, and that was Palmer with the interception for the Purple Dogs. And that's... Well, the clock stops with 32 seconds left, so Purple Dogs will get to snap the ball one more time. But that's going to be all she wrote for this one. 47-7, the Purple Dogs lead the Mounties. And I don't see a quarterback in the game, Blair.
Yeah, you might need one of those. Just saying.
They're going to let Parker Booth take the snap, and he's going to take a knee. And the Purple Dogs have defeated Rogers 47-7 on homecoming. Another happy homecoming for Fayetteville, and it was all Fayetteville tonight. Led 21-0 midway through the first quarter, 35-0 at halftime by as many as 47 points. And the Purple Dogs, for the 2nd year in a row, really put it on Rogers. Did it last year up in Rogers. Last year, Hank Gibbs had a nice game with 6 touchdown passes. This year, 4 touchdown passes, 10 touchdowns in 2 games against the Mounties.
He has Rogers' numbers. He finishes 17 of 25 for 230 and 4 touchdowns. And Quinn had a nice game, 4 for 4 passing for 40 yards. No 100-yard receiver tonight. Flanagan came close. Connor had 8 catches for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's receiving. And rushing-wise, he had the Wildcat carry, 41 yards. The highlight run into the end zone. Leading rusher was Conley Hudson. He had the long touchdown run, 3 carries, 59 yards. The Bulldogs finish with 430 yards of offense, 20 first downs, and just really a complete effort. No interceptions, just 6 penalties. So, got to be pleased with the way the Bulldogs responded tonight.
Absolutely, 47-7 Fayetteville. Fayetteville improves to 2-3 overall, 1-1 in 7A West play. Rogers is winless in 5 games this year and 2 games in the 7A West. Next week, Fayetteville goes on the road to Van Buren. Blakemore Field will be the site of another homecoming, this time for Casey Dick, going back to Van Buren, the team that he coached last season. And as we said at the outset of this, Van Buren coached by Crosby Tuck, who was Casey's offensive coordinator last season for the Pointers. Both of them former Razorbacks. They were Razorback teammates. And you know that Van Buren is going to have that game circled because of the Casey Dick factor.
Oh, yes.
So we'll be on the air next week at 6:50 from the River Valley. 7 o'clock kickoff from Blakemore Field in Van Buren. Again, Fayetteville beats Rogers tonight 47-7 on homecoming. For Blair Cartwright, I'm Matt Jones. We'll see you next week.
Ooh, little upset in PA. Todd